Canada, Mexico, Scotland, Germany, the United Arab Emirates, Sweden, Hong Kong, Brazil, Belgium, Japan. NewCXWI World Tour concludes here. Macau. City is a blend of Chinese, Portuguese, and Vegas culture. The city is rich, lively, energetic, just like we are. And when they've been put down, they get straight back up, just as CXWI has done. Macau concludes the CXWI World Tour. And we certainly hope to conclude it with a bang. This was our rebirth. We are born again. We are New CXWI. Well, I don't want to waste any more time. Fingers crossed that we end the CXWI World Tour with a bang. We're going to kick it off with men's and women's tag action. Once again, the battles between the Brotherhood and the crew continue.
This opening contest is a men's and women's tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Zatera, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing the Brotherhood, Reptile.
So Reptile opens the night, men's and women's tag action. And of course he's going to be teaming up with, well, who else other than the woman that's been seeing him? Harley Quinn. Still one of the oddball relationships of CXWI. Here she comes.
Introducing his tag team partner from Gotham City, representing the Brotherhood and the Psycho Club, Harley Quinn.
Of course, the Brotherhood seems to be the home of the oddball couples. Yandere Chan and Mewtwo are together, and you got Reptile and Harley Quinn together. Well, anyway, Harley Quinn and Reptile represent the Brotherhood in this one. And representing the crew, it's going to be Zazz and Zeena. Here comes Zazz.
Introducing their opponents. First, from the realm of the Lost Hats, weighing in at 199 pounds, representing the crew, Zazz.
Of course, the crew are back in Japan. Managed to display a sign of unity, but in the interval that's taken place between Japan and Macau, some cracks have started to show again.
From the realm of lost hats comes the most stylish, elegant, marvelously charismatic and extraordinarily fascinating woman to enter this war-ending CXWI. Allow yourself to be seduced, enchanted, dazzled, and utterly entranced by the crew's all-green fighting machine herself, Zeena!
Of course, Zeena, not the only woman that's part of the crew. There's also Aqua and Corin. And I was mentioning about that supposedly cracks have started to re-emerge within the crew. Of course, Barkley never want to hold back what he thinks. It's caused rows within the crew again. A backbreaker. This was over the decision that was made by Ogumon following the events of Japan. Of course, Master Chief had to resign his position as head of the EDO after the assault he suffered at the hands of Paul Phoenix and Pete. The decision was made that Arbiter would take a dual role as a wrestler and as head of the EDO. A nice shot there by Reptile. Of course, one of the first people to criticise was Barkley. Once again, this has actually created some backstage problems between members of the crew. Although, weirdly enough, once again, Arbiter is not too deterred by what Lester has said. Weirdly enough, it's other members of the crew who are insulted. One of the things that Arbiter has actually talked about already was the layout for the EDO Championship tournament that we're going to be holding following Viva Las Vegas. However, one of the things that was criticised was the layout of it. Arbiter has already stated he's going to have a look at that and see if he can reform it. However, for the moment, his focus will probably have to be here and now. Let's just run down what we're going to be going through tonight. So we're kicking it off here. This men's and women's tag match, Reptile, Harley, Quinn against Zazz and Zeena. We will be seeing Derek Isika going one-on-one with Scourge following the events that happened in Japan. Blaziken will go one-on-one with Tails. We have a Tornado tag team match in which Yan-chan and Mileena will go up against Alyssa, Stanbridge and a returning Kitana. We then have another tag team match in which it's a strange bedfellows one. DJC and ME will be on opposing teams, in which their tag team partner will be decided by the Roulette Wheel. Of course, we are here in Macau, one of the gambling centres of the world. We then will see a #1 contenders match for the All-Star title, in which Sonic will go one-on-one with Pit. Of course, that was the match that was announced in Japan. Pit issuing the challenge, and the winner of that match will go on to face the All-Star champion at Viva Las Vegas. We'll then see a matchup in which the match type will be decided by the Roulette Wheel, in which, in a rematch from the post-show of Japan, Zavok will go one-on-one with Mewtwo. We then see another matchup in which the match type will be decided by the roulette wheel, as one half of the tag team champions, Noveno, will go one-on-one with Groot. Of course, one half of the Guardians, who are the #1 contenders. Nice backbreaker there by Harley Quinn, and well, these four really spilling the action out. Going low on Zazz. Another matchup following the events of Japan, in which the matchup was made for Viva Las Vegas between Mewtwo and Arbiter, following which the attack that was made, Arbiter and Mewtwo, in their brawl ended up Agumon getting caught up in the action. Of course, Alyssa and Jack would be the two to come out and calm everything, but, well, I say Jack and Alyssa, it was Alyssa that tried to calm everything. Jack, there was still clearly some old fires still yet to burn out between the two, but they're gonna have a chance to try and let it burn out tonight. It's one of CXWI's oldest rivalries is reignited. Jack Stanbridge will go one-on-one with the Arbiter. Our main event tonight, powerbomb there by Reptile. And Zazz just able to kick out. Zazz taking a little bit of a punishment, but just as I say that, it's down and fight back. Our main event tonight, though, the All-Star title is on the line. The match type to be decided by the roulette wheel. Barkley, the defending champion, against he's guaranteed a one-night appearance, but if he were to become champion tonight, it would certainly be something special. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, as I've mentioned already, we are going to see Jackpot compete in a CXWI ring. In the main event tonight, Barkley one-on-one with Jackpot. I'll tell you what, that's a matchup. If you ain't stoked for that, there's something wrong with you. Shoulder thrust there by Reptile. Of course, I mentioned about Barkley earlier, and some of the things that he has said has caused some division once again within the crew. And I'm just wondering if we're going to be seeing some of that tonight. You see Zeena. Tag made. And in comes Harley. And obviously if you think Reptile was particularly affected by that. That's Atomic dropping, missing the missile drop kick. And you know Zeena, she may be one for the red carpet of her appearance, but she can damn sure fight. See now, boot to the stomach by Quinn. And the call out! That didn't work. And uh-oh! It seems to do this! The backbreaker! And dropping Quinn down. She didn't tap, but alright. Up front to the corner. And attack made. Reptile now in. Oh, look at this! Double team there!